Okay, so ideally you are a successful midlife man and you bought a guitar hoping that it would bring you a little bit more satisfaction of maybe making a childhood dream or two come true. And if I'm right, it hasn't really quite yet. You're about that time of life when you secretly and privately feel feelings of, is this all there is? I had really hoped to make my family bow down and pay me glory for my accomplishments at this point. And you've been a good guy. You've always stuck with keeping the team afloat, but you've always wanted a little bit more of a rock star life. You know, I didn't know I wanted to be called a rock star until it started to happen to me all the time. My name is Sam, and I am part of the ROCKSTAR program based here in LA, and we take midlife men who are successful and turn them into the rock star version of themselves so that they can live out the rest of their lives instead of just getting older and older every day until the end. Instead of that, they can live that legacy they've always wanted to live, which is being a regular life rock star with real life rock star talent and superpowers, but just someone who is local and is known by the locals to be able to rock the house down. Last summer I made a dream come true by playing at the Viper Room. It was a solo gig. I did not ever want to play solo, but I was put to the test, and after years of fantasizing about doing a solo show at, say, the Viper Room, where I did see a guy who was incredibly talented just stand up there with a guitar and sing, and he was riveting. He was amazing, and I had always dreamed that I would be that one day because I was in other bands and always on the side, you know what I mean, a little bit scared to sing, that type of a thing. And eventually it just turned into me booking one-man Nirvana tributes that are like 3.5 hours of singing Nirvana, only me. Last summer doing all these songs from bands that I've always loved, and some really great oldies that need to make it into the 21st century. I did those at Viper Room, and the people were, beyond fantastic. You could not dream of better compliments. And since last year, people, even though I've been playing for dozens of years and hoping for those really stellar compliments and everything like that, it started last year. People started to say, "Oh, you're a rock star." When they look at a couple video clips of me on Instagram or something, "Oh, you're a full-blown rock star." And I start to play it off, or scratch that lie a little bit, because you got self-belief, you got imposter syndrome. But